I stayed at the Hotel Romance Malesherbes by Patrick Hayat recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Hotel Esmeralda, the check-in process was super smooth and welcoming. The staff greeted us with friendly smiles and made us feel right at home, which was a nice touch after a long journey. It was great to see that they had our reservations sorted out, and they even offered to help with our bags, making the whole arrival experience feel effortless. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room I stayed in was cozy and had a charming vibe with its antique-style furnishings, making it feel quite Parisian. The bathroom was a bit on the smaller side, but clean and modern, which was a nice contrast to the room's decor. I appreciated the complimentary toiletries, though I did wish for a kettle to make my own coffee instead of just the Nespresso machine at the reception. Overall, it was a comfortable stay. Location and surroundings. The location of Hotel Romance Malesherbes is pretty sweet. It's just a short walk to Parc Monceau, and you can easily stroll over to the Champs-Élysées or Montmartre in no time. Plus, with the Malesherbes metro station close by, getting around Paris is super convenient, and there are tons of great restaurants and cafes right around the corner. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I absolutely love the breakfast at Hotel Romance Malesherbes. Every morning, I'd head down to the charming vaulted cellar, where they serve a delightful continental spread. Freshly squeezed orange juice paired perfectly with the warm pastries and a variety of cold cuts. It felt like a cozy little ritual to start my day in Paris, surrounded by the hotel's elegant ambiance. Plus, the coffee was on point. Definitely a great way to fuel up before heading out to explore the city. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a charming slice of Parisian life. The hotel has this cozy vibe, and I loved how each floor has its own pastel color scheme, giving off a warm and inviting feel. My room was spacious, with antique-style furnishings that made it feel unique, and the bed was super comfy, perfect for crashing after a long day of exploring. Plus, the location couldn't be better. I was just a short walk from the metro and surrounded by cute cafes and restaurants. Every morning, I indulged in the continental breakfast served in this lovely vaulted cellar, where I enjoyed fresh pastries and delicious coffee. The staff was incredibly friendly and welcoming, always ready to help with any questions I had. I also appreciated the free Wi-Fi, which kept me connected while I planned my adventures around the city. Just a heads up though, if you like your tea and coffee in the room, you might want to request a kettle at the reception since it wasn't in my room. Overall, my stay felt like a delightful blend of comfort and Parisian charm, making it a spot I'd definitely return to. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. Seriously, being so close to the metro and surrounded by awesome restaurants made it super easy to explore Paris without any hassle. Charming atmosphere. The hotel has this quirky charm with its antique-style furnishings and pastel color schemes that made me feel like I was living in a little Parisian dream. Friendly staff. The staff were super welcoming and helpful. They made my stay feel personal and cozy, which is always a plus when you're away from home. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was clean and the bed was incredibly comfy. I actually looked forward to crashing there after a long day of sightseeing. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No tea-coffee facilities in room. I really missed having a kettle or coffee maker in my room. It would have been nice to brew a cup of tea without having to go down to reception. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.4. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Hotel Romance Malesherbes had a charming vibe that made my Paris trip even better. With its prime location near the metro and a cozy atmosphere, I felt right at home. Plus, the friendly staff and comfy bed were just the cherry on top. Definitely a place I'd revisit. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.